In today's video, we are going to look at a table. Yes. I thought we would switch things up a bit from vacuum cleaners. Look at furniture and this beautiful table. Ideal for putting stuff on, which I don't have anything to hand that would class as stuff. But this, there we go, a table. But it's a little bit of a special table because it has a hole in there. It is a Bylock table vac, and I've never had one. But I have seen one once, so I've invited the bloke who owns it over to go through this with me, because he knows more than I do. So strap in, let's have a look at this Bylock table vac. Yes, hello my vacuum, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? Mr. Hooverlux is still here.
Hi.
I haven't managed to get rid of him yet, but it's quite handy because he is the leading authority in Bylock table vacuums. He's one of the only few people, probably in the UK, because they work mainly with us, who has refurbished ones. So I thought it was quite good that he was here because he'll know what a good one sounds like.
Yeah, so my first impressions is kind of like this tabletop is in awesome condition.
It's not bad, is it? It is quite scratched,
but a buffing like you do with the plastics will come up really, really good on this.
It's a bit dirty, but yeah, certainly I don't think we'll be doing much. You can see the reflection.
I haven't looked at the inside of it yet.
Well, let's go and look at the outside. It's going to be a surprise. Because obviously I don't know what condition yours was in when you got it, but what did you sort of...
This is in far better condition than my one.
Because it is still a bit scratched up.
Yes.
But the problem is, to get rid of that, it's going to be a lot more work than just leaving it. And
now these look different. This has been rubbed down by the look of it.
Yes.
So they're not varnished. These are not the original wheels, but they really do suit it.
I think they'll be better, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes. So we might have to stain at least these legs down to match this.
Yes, just stain the legs.
That is the suction inlet port. Let's have a look at the other side. It moves around very easily.
Yeah, it does.
Probably wouldn't want to drag it around by the hose. Oh. So
Okay,
all
it's a
that
bit dusty, but that's about it. So that's the out ports.
Yeah. Paint those black, gloss black.
Yes, because I tried to polish them and they didn't come up very well, but they did look better when they were black.
So just paint them.
I can see the motor inside there, which is... Yeah, I can see the motor.
And yeah, the cabinet, it's probably better just left as it is, just cleaned up.
It is,
polish with some...
beeswax.
Yes.
Definitely beeswax.
So, inside is really where the fun starts. Ooh. And I've seen inside it, but I don't think Dorian...
No, I haven't yet. No, I've resisted looking inside.
Wow.
Ooh. Ooh.
Lovely,
okay.
isn't it?
This is where it gets interesting.
Oh.
There should be a sticker here with Bylock table vacuum on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's not on there.
But then I can't see where it would have been either, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it was there on mine. It's there. But I can't see any marks of where it was like bolted in. It's not like it's been removed. No. So I don't know whether they put them on some and not others.
Who knows? So which do you want to go through first? Top to bottom?
Yeah, top to bottom. So we've got two wands. They could do with a polishing, but that wouldn't be much. Just a bit of mag and aluminium would get them up, like I did with mine. Yeah,
that's what you'll be doing. I'll put these down here. When it's empty, we'll move the camera around. We have two dusting brushes.
Oh, right, okay.
Why have you got two dusting brushes?
I don't know. I didn't have two.
What other tool did you have? We've got all the tools.
Yes, I didn't have that, and I didn't have that.
But it's not like we're missing any tools.
But
we have two very good condition dusting brushes.
I'm sure my tools are wooden.
Maybe this is a later one then.
Yes, my ones are wooden.
We have a plastic crevice tool, which that's seen
a bit of use.
That's seen a bit of concrete
still not
scrubbing.
Too bad.
Yeah. There we go. Probably my camera. It won't focus up. Then we have the upholstery tool.
Oh no, mine are plastic. I do remember. Yeah, they're not wood. They're plastic.
And then this, which is actually metal.
See, now that's what's missing off mine.
Oh, well there we go. You can have a play with it and see. So there is the floor tool with, I presume, a suction vent that you can't change. etc. That's how it ended. It also brings me on to the next problem, which is this is where it's broken.
Which is where mine
the
broke.
back beam has split. Now and then it sorts itself out.
So what I did with mine was I took off the top there and these, and then I put a screw bolt through and then bolted it on to keep this bit of wood together.
Yeah.
And I did it on both sides because this was that was completely snapped off.
Oh right.
And then this one had a big crack in it.
Yeah.
So this one had to have 3 bolts.
Yeah.
There, and there to hold it on, and then I put 2 on this side. So from the back you can't notice it, but from on the inside then you see the bolts sticking out here. But
so maybe it's not a coach bolt, so it's dressed inside.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but that is the easiest way, is to drill a hole through these, and then like an old-fashioned house with the wall.
Yeah.
Put the bolts through to hold this on. But this is in much better condition than what mine was, because mine was off.
Fair enough. So there's that bit then. Here we have the hose, which is through the cable. I've no idea if it's airtight or not.
Same as mine, yeah, that's the same.
Very perishable.
It's not very they're not very airtight. You do notice a big drop in suction as soon as you put it on.
And that's all the tools. So now we come to everything else. And there's still a little bit else. We'll start with the cable, which is ribbed and tangled up, and also somebody's done a very lazy job look of changing the plug.
Oh my gosh, they haven't put the screw on.
No, that's the plug.
Oh, and that's the old plug. Oh, okay.
It's had a Dura plug on it before, but nobody's bothered to take it off the cable.
That's because
before
they
they
thought it was
fitted this
original,
one
maybe.
thing. It might have been. I haven't got any. So that's where the cable goes. In fact, it comes out your side.
Yeah, about that. Through that.
And then we come to God knows what else. Although actually these, if they don't go on the vacuum cleaner, could be used to fix it.
Yes, exactly, because they are the perfect length for it.
And they won't look too bad if I put the screw this side.
Yeah, exactly. You could do it. Yeah, that would be perfect. How many have you got? You've got plenty.
Lots.
All you need is 2, and then 2 for this one to stop this from future cracking.
So
yeah, that's good. You got them.
Not quite sure where they came from, but they look about age appropriate, and I'm sure we can use them. Then there's these.
They're not original,
aren't they?
No,
that's good.
They're off something else completely. There.
So all that. Go with it,
no.
So all that scrap in there. Even if they were the original wheels, those are better, aren't they?
Yeah, the original wheels are more traditional caster style.
Yeah. And then if we can tip it forwards to show the lovely ladies and gentlemen inside, look, it's fairly table vacky, I suppose.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I mean, the.
Can you date them from the ratings plate or not?
No, I luckily had the instructions with it, with the receipt and everything stamped on it with the dates, which I'd laminated. So.
When was yours built?
I can't remember. 1963, I think it was.
So what we have in here then is the on-off switch, I presume.
Yes, now that is the same as mine. That knobbly bit at the top is broken.
Oh right.
But I replaced it with a more modern one. But mine one was in really bad condition.
I might have a metal toggle switch, or it might be it works, doesn't it?
Yes. So yeah, it does work.
What's in here?
Now that is really weird because
specs cover.
The thing was missing off mine, so I put a drawer handle on it. And then that's the inside.
It's wooden inside.
Yes.
That's really strange. I'm not going to take the bag off.
Manky.
But it is a brand new Hoover H1. Huh. So we'll leave it there for now. It'll have a SIBO bag in it.
Yeah, mine is just a HEPA bag.
Or a pneumatic HEPA, or maybe an original bag.
Because literally the HEPA thing just fitted on it.
Because
the original bags look like if you go to Lidl's and you go to the bakery section and they got the clear part at the top and then the paper at the bottom, that is what the original bags were. That's the filter. My one was rotted. It's cardboard. Yes, cardboard.
That's not washable.
No. But I did change mine by covering it. But that's in pretty good condition. It just needs a vacuum out. Yeah. But I found that it restricted the airflow quite a bit.
Sounds about right, doesn't it? Well, I think we're at that stage now. Yep, the foam's
So how far are you going with this refurb? I mean, the inside definitely could do with a rub down.
Right.
a light rub down with very fine sandpaper, and then like a clear varnish.
Right. To get rid of all of the old stuff. See, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not that good at woodwork. I can do the vacuum part.
But literally just with a very, very fine sandpaper, just rub it by hand with a block, and then just rub it, and then just varnish it. This as well, for example, this could do with these coming off and washing. These all just unscrew out, and then literally just rub that down, and then just varnish that.
Might be a job for next year now.
Yeah, possibly.
But it's here.
I love it.
I love it. I've never used them before. I've only used yours for about 2 seconds as well.
Yes, and it was still broken then.
It was.
So you haven't tried it now, fixed.
So let's plug it in and see if it explodes in Mr. Hooverlock's face.
Kaboom!
Would you like to do the honours, sir?
Oh, thank you very much. Right, now take that filter cover off. Bearings are a bit dry, that's it.
Can you get to the bearings easily?
No, you have to strip the entire thing apart.
That's fine. Yeah.
So let's try it now with that off.
Oh yeah.
That's better. Much better. I find that really restricts the airflow.
I might see then as it goes back together, if I can get access, if I cable tie a HEPA flow.
Well, what I did was...
Because I don't want to, because that's from cardboard.
Yeah, exactly. So what I did was I cut with a Stanley knife around it,
Right.
and then I put a HEPA flow bag, and then taped the HEPA flow bag around this, and then just put it on.
But if it was ruined that one is mint.
Yeah.
I could just have it with it and just fit one to the motor.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think we probably leave it off for now. I'm not really putting much dirt in it.
The thing as well is that those bags they don't really inflate very well, whereas with a HEPA bag or the original bag, because it's quite light, they inflate better.
I look forward to that. But now I'm going to fit the hose to the hose end, and we'll see just how terrible the suction is on the hose. That's fucking the machine up.
Yeah.
I call that okay.
But compared to the suction you got from there,
it's a little bit less.
You do lose a bit, unfortunately.
But in terms of cloth hoses, I'd say
it's alright.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So this is the machine. I'm going to tilt the camera down a bit now. I'm going to do some cleaning. I don't think we'll be cleaning the hard floor with this scratchy metal thing, but we can clean the carpet, so bear with. So we are here on the rug with and it's a lightweight machine. It's really manoeuvrable. You can turn corners with it.
Yes, drag around your ornaments and magazines at the same time.
I did, yeah. You forget your cup of coffee on the top of it and smash.
Yes.
So it's all a bit of a pain that you can't turn it on without opening the lid. If it had a switch on the outside somewhere.
And I think that's what happened. I think people vacuumed with it open, and then pulling it along just rips the top off.
Right, let's have a go at this. The poles are very nice to use. Once I hold it from up there. But it's not bad.
No.
Bouncing, and obviously you've got your concentrated bit, which is even worse than skipping around. What do you have a plate of?
I think try it on this thick carpet.
Right.
That glides nice.
It glides very nice.
Grooms the carpet, track lines.
Yeah. Yeah, have a go.
Yes.
But you have to use that floor tool, don't you?
I think people must have been shorter in the 60s. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, I like it. Yes, dry bearings.
Not much though. That could be a lot worse, couldn't it?
Definitely, it could be a lot worse.
Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Obviously, it's not mine, but it's my first experience with one of these. It's such an odd.
Well, it's kind of
if
like.
we were LGR, this would be an Oddwear episode.
I mean, I had to sort of like study up on YouTube how-to videos with how to do woodwork.
Yeah.
Which I never thought I would have to learn how to do, some woodwork when it came to vacuum cleaners.
No, definitely.
But mine came in a box with no protection. And it came in one piece, thankfully.
Ooh, lucky.
I was very, very lucky.
Yes.
But yeah, I like it.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, the outside of yours is in such good condition.
So you're thinking on the outside, is literally clean it, wipe it down and clean it, then just a nice coat of beeswax.
Yeah, and then the beeswax on these legs, then we'll put to match back in.
Okay.
I will take a copy of the instructions that I got and then send them to you, so that you can have a copy as well.
Yeah, because it does look quite difficult to use. I might use it. God, that's they're a bit fiddly, aren't they? Yeah. This seems an odd. Doesn't seem like it's fully supportive. I forgot where the stuff goes now.
There was a dusting brush there. That was there. Dusting brush.
Oh, we have with our dual dusting brushes. There we go. All folds away in a box.
Yeah, you have to. There we go.
That'll do. So it's a vacuum cleaner that thinks it's a table. You see
like
why they don't make them much anymore.
Oh, it's such a hassle to drag around. I mean, I used it, and get my head in. Hey. And yeah, it's a complete drag, literally.
You use mainly as a piece of furniture now, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's used as a coffee table, and then when people come round, they go, "Oh, it's a nice coffee table," and I'm like, "Oh, it's a vacuum cleaner."
You can get it all out and show them and plug it all in.
Yeah, but yeah, it's in really good condition. Excellent. That won't be much at all.
What we want to hear.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically that's all we can do on this video. I'm not going to start refurbishing. Yeah, if it's going to do sanding and painting, it's wet outside. It can just sit around looking pretty until I get round to it. So thank you very much, Mr. Dorian.
Very welcome.
For helping me show you this. Thank you to you for watching. Thank you to Yoda for sending it to me to be refurbished. And we shall see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye.